Okay, welcome back, ladies and germs. I hope you washed your hands. This is the rollover to turn 5, where we'll complete the unique scouting unit for the Kree. This unit will provide us with 4 era score when we complete it, which is great. Because the other thing that will give us era score is the unique improvement that the Kree can create. So we are pretty on track to get a golden age just by the nature of the civilization that we're playing. Of course, we're still researching astrology and code of laws, which is pretty bread and butter for what we're trying to do. We need to rush this holy site as quickly as possible. I'm going to run the scout this way so I can get at least a glimpse of this tile. Looks like a grassland, flat grassland tile. Not super helpful. If I look around, I do have a lot of hills, but I also have a lot of forest and woods, and I would like to be able yeah, I could walk this way and then this way, or I could walk this way. And I think what I'd like to do next turn is walk this way and have it not consume a movement point. So I'm going to take the faster movement in woods and rainforest terrain promotion. And as I look over here, I do want to see what happens over in this direction. So I'm going to step the warrior here. And it looks like this is a peninsula. It's sort of the end of the island. So that's great. That means I don't need to scout in that direction anymore. I'm going to scout upwards. I'm going to look at my capital, and we have production to throw into the next unit we want to make, or if we want to go for a monument, we could put it into a monument. But I think this is a perfect opportunity to get a settler under this tile because we've got great tiles around, good growth, good production. Eventually, we can get this science tile. We could even maybe buy out to this one faith tile. In fact, one thing I might consider doing is just settling right next to it. Because right now I don't have an income of faith. And depending on how quickly we could get a settler over there, we could grab some extra faith to just eke out a pantheon that much more quickly. Getting a pantheon could be helpful, but given that we're playing only against one computer opponent, the Pantheon is not going to be as sought after. They might get one first. They probably will get one first because we haven't had a source of faith this whole time. But yeah, I doubt they're going to take something that's going to break the game for us. Like even getting the stone circles, I think it's called, the Pantheon that gives you faith from quarries would be crazy good because we got tons of quarries around. Like we have one in our capital already, and we have 3 more over here. So when I think about what we go for next in the capital, I think it has to be a settler. I want to grab this land really quick, and we can decide when we get over here whether we want to settle here or maybe we want to settle here, because doing so would allow us to work this tile and then this science tile fairly quickly, and that could help us boost our science game to grab those early science techs a lot more quickly. So I don't know. We'll think about it. But I don't think going for a builder here is the right play because we didn't rush any of these early techs that allow us to improve tiles. So the settler is the obvious play. As I look at this, I'm a little bit torn whether I want to, just take these 6 turns until completed. This will go down. This will go down, but I think if I were to buy this rice tile and work it instead of this 2 food 2 production, I would actually grow in 2 turns. However, I can always do that after the settler is built, and that way I get the settler out. It's no longer affecting population tax when it gets created. Like I'm not going to be mass producing settlers from this city. I'm going to create one settler, plop it over here, and get some holy sites placed. So I think maybe best to wait on buying this tile and growing the city until I feel like I'm putting production towards something that's less driving my tempo. Like getting the settler out drives my tempo so much more strongly than like growing this city, because I'll grow this city and then the population will get lost. I think just getting the settler out quick in a more like painless fashion and then growing the city with the tile after the settler's out is probably the move. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. No major, finagling of yields or resources or trading things to the AI. We still haven't found the AI, haven't found even a single city state. But I'm hoping with this, strong fast scout unit that can now move through rainforest, we'll be able to make a lot more progress in revealing more of the map. And hopefully these next few turns will be more exciting. But thank you for watching this one, and I'll see you next time.